Hello, welcome back to another vlog. You might be able to hear Manny barking in the background, and you might be able to hear two men speaking quite loudly outside my window. Today is the day that I decided I was going to actually sit down and film some videos, and the world is working against me. I feel like I've been rewarded for actually getting ready today because my friend Charles has decided to make an impromptu trip to Doncaster, so I'm going to go and meet her for lunch. Well, I would highly recommend impromptu get-togethers with friends. We have not seen each other for what feels like a million years, especially on our own, to like fully what I would like to consider to be like a download of information. You know when it's been so long? It's not so long, but like a lot of stuff has happened, and you need to each just everything that's happened since I saw you last, just so that you're on a level again. With my friends, I don't like to hold back. I like to keep everyone apprised of everything that is happening at all times, so that if anything significant happens, I can just put you'll never guess what. Here's the new piece of information for that story. You don't need the full backstory. And so we just had a lot to catch up on. It was a great afternoon. Lee's taking the dog for a walk now. Charles has gone on to visit another friend. She's doing a full round today. And I think me and Lee are going to go to the cinema. So we went to see A Haunting in Venice, which is not what it was called. It was the new Poirot. It was so good. And for those of you who, I'm just demoulding these brand new molds. I'm so excited about it. For those of you who enjoy murder mystery, but also like to guess, I guessed every single thing. But that's not like a disappointment. I was saying to Lee on the way out, sometimes I watch something like that and at the end it's like so beyond, like I could never have possibly even attempted at guessing how it was going to end, that it's disappointing. It's a game to me to watch a murder mystery, and the fact that like maybe 15-20 minutes in I was like, I think it's this person, and then I was like, I think it happened like this. It was very quiet. It was a very quiet showing. There were like 4 other people in there. Nobody else could hear me talking to Lee, but that's all part of the fun of watching a murder mystery for me. So I was really pleased. I was really pleased that I could guess. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. It's the most beautiful thing. Okay, after I've demolded all of these, I'm gonna have a go with some colours. Wow. And it's shiny as well. When it's a brand new mold, they come out like glass-like shine. So yeah, would highly recommend. It wasn't necessarily predictable, but I literally guessed every single thing about it. Apart from the very, very end, there was one little twist. But like I say, I enjoy that. Apparently it's something to do with pattern recognition. And some people are really irritated with themselves that they can guess how things are going to end, but I love it. Hey, it's Saturday. So first things first. Oh, my skin's going to feel so dry. I have misplaced all my makeup. I've just thrown it around. I did a video the other day, and I've been used to using a makeup bag recently. And I just kind of tossed everything here, there and everywhere. And now I don't know where my regular makeup is. And I feel like it's really dark in here. But I'm just going to put on a little bit of something. We're going to Meadowhall. Just want to be a little bit not as red. And I'm going to go to Primark. We haven't been to Meadowhall in ages. Pre-holiday. For sure, the candle of it all has helped me not spend money that I don't need to spend. But anyone that's ever started a business will know it's expensive. And so partially it's because I've got no money to spend. But I want to go to Primark, have a little look around. And I want to, more importantly, go to Boots. Because there are actually things that I do need from Boots. I'm hoping that little bit of concealer will just bring down that pinkness in my eyebrows without me having to do anything else, because one of the things I do need from Boots today is a new eyebrow pencil. I think I'm going to go and get the one that I love from NYX. Also, I feel like at the weekends we've just not done anything. If we've had a plan, I've met friends or something. Otherwise, we haven't had a weekend where we're oh, let's go out in the morning on a Saturday morning. Or I've been busy candle making. So this feels really, used to be what we did every single weekend. And it feels really foreign today, which is strange. I might even film a shop with me Just getting myself back into the groove for September. For those of you who were following along last week, look what I did. I finally finished the table. It looks so good. It was all scuffed up. I'll see if I can find you the clip to overlay now. It was all scuffed up. It had like rings. The fragrance oil that I use for candle making eats through plastic. So it kind of ate through the finish of the table. So I sanded it all down, restained it, and now it's got an oil on top of it that I even did this as well just to match it. And have a little, this is like a wooden top. It's just on an IKEA Kallax thing. Never even screwed it down. This is old. This was used for, I think this was in Ella's room, and this was a candle, funnily enough. But I did the same thing to this, so it kind of matches, and so happy with it. For those interested, I originally used this to dye it with, although I don't think this was necessary because I didn't think I was going to use a coloured Danish oil, but I used this to finish it. I first used that in the bar outside, in the shed bar, and it was so easy to use, and especially because obviously that was very specifically, I needed to make sure that that was waterproof, because not only are you making drinks, but people are drinking drinks when they've had a drink. So that specifically needed to be a waterproof area. Oh my God, can you? This, I think, is my favourite thing that we're launching for autumn. It's amazing. So yeah, I used it out there, but it's also, you can use it for outdoors. No, the mirror. I realise it needs cleaning. Has anyone ever just had a clean mirror when they've gone to film something? Because I feel like that's always what people say. But I just want to shout out my haircut. I decided to have it done a little bit shorter recently. And last night I just kind of put it in a claw clip on top of my head. And this is what it's done. I couldn't have done this on purpose. It's just kind of given me like a cute beachy wave situation. My hair was dried naturally, and it usually has a lot of texture. It's usually quite wavy and a bit frizzy. Something to this, and also something to that OGX shampoo and conditioner that I mentioned. Well, the conditioner, I know about the shampoo. Today, when I go to Boots, I'm going to buy some more because I'm really impressed by that. But I think I do need to give some credit to the haircut because that's part of it. I just want it on record that I drank this in the car, and not a bit of it got on my white t-shirt. It's so flipping warm. I don't know if it's specifically Boots or Meadowall or what it is, but so hot suddenly. Taking a break from the shopping to have some breakfast. Milo is reading up on wrestlers who've been cut from the WWE. We're going into a wedding, and what a fancy little gravel pathway. It's not the easiest to walk on, but what a fancy little entrance to the night do. I'm really glad I put on a jacket with I didn't feel like it went with my dress, but it's a bit cold, Also, look how dressed up we are. This never happens. Let me tell you, when I say I was hungover yesterday, it's Monday now. We went out on Saturday night to that wedding, which was lovely. I just don't drink that much anymore. I used to be a frequent drinker. Not a heavy drinker, but a frequent drinker. And when I started taking my antidepressants in December, it was like I'd been hypnotised. I'm not interested at all. Used to drink at home all the time. Never anymore. Can count on one hand. It's crazy, the difference. Anyway, all that is to say, my tolerance is not what it once was. I had 3 beers, have still got a hangover on Monday morning. So, what's that all about? What is that all about? Anyway, I'm going to go and collect the baby. Have you ever seen a more jealous dog? Isabella is just unpacking her bag right now, aren't you? Taking out everything, all of your worldly possessions. Just dropped Milo off at school. It is, what day is it? It's Tuesday. Time is flying. And I've got, we'll talk about this in a second. I've got some trays in that box that are ready for Karen. They're all sanded and sealed, and they've got the cork bottoms, and then they go to Karen, and then she stamps the bottom of them and she ships them off to people who buy them on the website. And I'm waiting outside work, which is, I'm not working today, but Karen is going into the office because it's closer to me at work than it is to go to Karen's house, which is like 25 minutes away. All that is by the by. While I was killing a bit of time between dropping Milo off and meeting with Karen, I went to B&M. Specifically went to B&M because I needed an electric scale. I need an electric scale because I had a bit of a wax accident, if you will. And it all kind of got all over the scale, ruined the whole scale. And I'd forgotten about that till yesterday. I came to make some candles and was like, ew, this scale doesn't work anymore. So I have ordered one on Amazon, but impatient. I was like, I really want to get going today. And I justified it in my mind as I could do with 2 different scales, one for candles and one for concrete stuff, or whatever stone casting materials I use. And I'm doing some of that stuff this morning. Anyway, long story short, I went to B&M, went to find an electric scale. They did not have an electric scale. I spent £40 and bought a steam mop.